dealing with OCD. Just needs to do it again. Needs to do it again. Needs to do it again. Okay, so last time I played, I managed to get up to this place where I saw one of my fellow Barney security guards standing here, watching me as I approached from over there as he was being molested by HECU zombies, and then in trauma he let himself fall off this catwalk and down to his death below. Such a traumatic thing to witness at the end of a rather long, arduous video full of combat and fighting, And now let us proceed, Now that we've done all there is to do and see here, let us proceed indeed. I'm a poet and I know it, you see, Sonny Jim. What can I say? I'm just a born romantic after all. Anything up there? Guess not. Why is this place all rounded at the side like it's half of a military barracks or something? But storing like liquid flowing machinery and pipework rather than bunk beds for soldiers and whatnot. But regardless of what it looks like, now it's security checkpoint area 9, because you can never have enough security, can you? Especially not in a dangerous, scary place like the Black Mesa facility. Warning, excess water from canal flooding. Is this yet another danger I have to consider? For a minute there, I thought I saw like a ghostly security guard figure over there. I thought I saw the light blue of a security guard's shirt. But yes, enough dwelling on such scary matters. Let's head on into a more feasible danger rather than the supernatural threat of scary ghosties, Sounds sensible to me. Oh, there's a bull squid. Seems a tad agitated, like it wants to do me harm. So I'm going to do its harm before it can hurt me too bad. Like so. Oh, that didn't go quite as smoothly as I wanted, but no biggie, baby. After all, I am elite, silly Jim. Oh, Lord, now. Getting hit quite a bit here, and I'm still a poet, as you can tell. Even at times of duress, I'm still a poet. That just goes to show how much of a literary genius I am, even in the midst of these trying times, doesn't it? You thought you were being... Okay, maybe you are clever. Having your corpse slowly beam away into nothingness in order to spare yourself the humiliation of having your corpse chopped to bits by me with my cooking implement here, aka my crowbar, with which I can make alien minced meat out of alien corpses, like so. Now, did I kill both of those bull squids? Yeah, I think I did, now that I think about it. And I've gotten rid of all the corpses as well, haven't I? This is quite a malevolent and scary place to be, isn't it? In the midst of all this liquid. I heard vortigaunt vocalizations. So I'd best not relax just yet, had I? But yes, being in this cavernous room of liquid, all manner of noxious liquid pouring down, creates quite an eerie and ominous environment to be stuck in, doesn't it? And no, that's not a ladder, it's just a pattern in the wall. They're calling me weaker than the vortigaunts, trying to make me angry so I'll make a mistake, I imagine. But they're the ones making the mistake. They're trying to make me angry because they're going to suffer for it now. Unfortunately for them. A miracle no one heard that shotgun reloading, isn't it? Wonder what I've got. Not a lot. More poetry from me. Do you like that poetry? Yes, you didn't, but you're dead, so your opinion matters not, unfortunately. Bull Squid, Sonny Jim. Hi. Temper, Mr. Bull Squid. Your anger will get your corpse destroyed. Was it in the middle of fading away, that corpse, I wonder, when I was in the midst of hacking and slicing it into millions of pieces, I wonder. It's tough to say. And this is where we were before, on the other side of this grating. But now that we're in a place where it's more closed in, that makes it less scary, I feel, since we can't really be ambushed or taken by surprise the same, can we? Generator control, eh? Wonder what this does. It'd appear to summon another vortigaunt, which has another vanishing corpse. This seems like quite a new thing for Blue Shift, doesn't it? Vanishing corpses, so that I don't have to dispose of evidence with quite the same fervour, I suppose you could say. I wonder what supplies we have here now, eh? To sustain us on our intrepid journey, our intrepid odyssey through the Black Mesa facility, as we try to escape now that the facility is suffering all manner of problems and tribulations alike. No one up here? Ready to try and ambush me? Not yet, it'd seem. There's a relief. The likes of which Leaf told would be grateful for, Sonny Jim. And because we have a foothold here, let's claim this place for the security resisty force, eh? And now, let's head on, eh? Let us potter off on our further extended journey. How did he appear there? With the onset of the loading screen, that freaked me out a bit, like I was seeing a vertical ghost suddenly appear in front of me or something. Knock knock. Yes, sorry to startle you, friend, but you did startle me, didn't you? Yes. Still quite a sinister place, though, with all this boiler room type machinery and pipework around me. Oh, there's another one. Got him just in time before he could zap me, didn't I? And yes, here we are. This elevator, which the Vortigons descended from. And now they all descend to the floor as I mow them down with expeditious efficiency. What was that creaking sound I just heard? Yes, see, I was up there when I pressed the button to bring this elevator down, baby dolls. And it has seemed descended from an incredibly high place, since I can't even see that far up. It's amazing the sheer size and scope of this place, isn't it? Warning, keep explosive material out of canal. Well, on a normal day, when we're wanting to save our jobs in this place and abide by the rules of the facility, that would seem like a smart thing to do, wouldn't it? But given that our scientist bosses are being killed, and this is kind of like a last day at school before leaving, when the rules all get bent, and you're allowed to do things like have other students write farewell messages on your school shirt before you leave. Well, I'd say we could break other rules of this facility, wouldn't you, friends? Drainage canal, waste crushing and disposal, 10 feet, eh? I wonder what's 10 feet around here. But yes, with how we can safely break the rules now that our scientist buses are dropping like flies, what do you say we disobey this rule about keeping explosive material out of the canal, eh? Whee! In you go. Let's see what happens here. Yes, that's why we were supposed to keep explosive material out of the canal, as it appears. But it also allows us passage through this dangerous set of cogs here, which presumably could have minced us into a million pieces like they've been doing with alien corpses. And now up we go.
These cities are getting heavy.
Yeah, why are we on disposal duty anyway? Just because Shepard's team didn't make it, we have to do the crap jobs? I know. That's tough.
Why were they throwing people in there? Why were those soldiers throwing my fellow security guards in there? And my security guard's corpse, my fellow security guard's corpse, is it that? All the military here to help rescue us from the invading aliens that are arriving here? It's almost like they don't want anyone to see the evidence of dead security guards, isn't it? Why could that be? If they were here to help us and rescue us, that wouldn't be the case, would it? Or at least we're getting outside now, so maybe I can talk to those soldiers and we can clear up any confusion that might be circulating here, eh? Yes, we hope they'll listen to reason, I think. And I am a highly reasonable chap, so let's go out and see if we can reason with them, shall we? Sounds like a splendid idea to me. And this is the captive freight chapter, it'd appear. I wonder what could be so captive about a freight. See how now we're even closer to the outdoors after we were stuck down there with the scientist corpse in the previous video. Is that his corpse there, by the way? Still down there, even though I smashed it up in the last part. After all, you can see how the ladder doesn't fully extend all the way down there, so you know it's the same hatch that I was at the bottom of last time when I collected the shotgun. Maybe it's another of the Black Mesa ghosts that's appearing here to try and scare the living daylights out of me as I fight for my very survival, trying to escape this nightmarish place. I wonder if I can get down here again. Wouldn't be smart, would it? But I'm not always the smartest person, sadly. And now we're out here. Oh, I get turrets. And why were they firing at me? After all, I am Black Mesa personnel, not an alien. What have I got on me now? Just my 2 guns. So this way is the train yard and the freight warehouse. Could that be anything to do with the captive freight chapter name, I wonder? And as you can see, oh, how did they see me from there, even though I was only just standing around about here? I call cheating shenanigans from those turrets myself, baby dolls. And as you can see, we just came out of the drainage canal. This hatch is the access tube towards it after all. And this way, the way we need to go, is the exit, the south exit of the facility. But those turrets aren't for letting us through, are they? So I wonder if we can find something in here to help us in our cause. And why is there so many sounds of combat out here? Unless it's the soldiers hard at work fighting the aliens in their efforts to try and rescue us. I always like tunnels with this curved kind of design at the top. To me, they seem incredibly adventurous, I think, and remind me of when I was a kid, and I always loved the feeling of going in underwater tunnels when I used to go on car drives with my family. More of my dead colleagues here, a security guard, and I'd say, given that the helmets give more armor power than the bulletproof vest. So I'll take the helmet. The bulletproof vest give more armor, but since I only need 26, no, since I only need 24 the suit points, and since the helmets give 40% suit power, whereas the bulletproof vest gives 60%, I'll take the helmet. It's less of a waste after all, and now I've got the Magnum. Also a dead scientist here. It'd appear they were close to escaping as well, wouldn't it, in this car? But why is it riddled with bullets, I wonder? After all, these aliens I've been seeing haven't had guns and combustion type firearms. And we have some shotgun ammo here. And a health pack. Oh yes, this is a very eerie kind of situation, isn't it? This car's lights flickering on and on in a kind of rhythmic fashion for some strange, curious reason. You know something? Maybe I won't head further on this way because I'm getting bad vibes from it. Maybe I'll head back on this way first and maybe try to escape maybe try to deal with these turrets so I can escape. Oh, is that the turret I can see moving over there? Can't seem to get a good hit on it. But now that does it. That's one of them. Oh, the other's still there. Maybe panic a bit. Wonder what the best way is to do this. Need to concentrate. They take a few hits from the Magnum, these turrets, don't they? They're disappointed they're all the hits are taking. Can't believe all these misses. Still, it's hard to aim when you're getting hit, isn't it? Yeah, these misses are just... Oh, I can't believe all that lost health just then. Probably should have tried using the pistol or something, shouldn't I? If I'm not careful here, I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna make a mad rush for it, I think. Yeah, that's what I should have done all along, isn't it? It's facing me. Yeah, I'm disappointed that all the health are lost trying to shoot these turrets skillfully from afar like that. With how it was a bad technique and whatnot. Wonder if there's something in this truck to sustain me after all that damage I took and sustained. Well, at least I have some explosives to help me now. Could I have some health? Yes. Very nice. Is that a plaster on the floor? Suppose it makes sense, doesn't it? With how I just collected a health kit from that box. And this truck is taken and seized by the security resistee. So now that I'm here, can we escape down the south exit tunnel? It seemed not. Well, there goes our easy way out of this place, eh? I guess we're going to have to head on down that eerie tunnel way, which I was starting to get the creeps from, eh? At least we've got Steve Vest to give us 60 extra armor hit points now, like so. So we aren't too badly wounded anymore. So I'll just dispose of your evidence, although your corpses. Didn't expect to be able to destroy the glass windows of this car. I can't seem to destroy the scientist's corpse either. I guess it's part because they're part of this set piece, eh? This car set piece. Anyway, because this place kinda seems ominous too, let's see if we can find a way out through the other direction of this tunnel, eh? Oh! Why were those soldiers firing at me? And why did they seem shocked by my presence? Maybe this is some kind of a misunderstanding and we can talk. I'll let them know through my spray paints that this place is highly secured, despite the fact that aliens are appearing all the time in this place and my fellow security are dropping like flies, sadly. If ever you have a locked door on your hands, keeping you out of where you want to go in life or where you need to go, explosives will always help, won't they? So this is the steam tunnel access route. Since we have nowhere else to go, let's turn the valve to open it, eh? Valve sure like having valves in their games after all, don't they? Oh, we're falling. We're getting quite a lot of broken ladders in this place, aren't we? Still, the pipe burned me. I should be careful what I back into, shouldn't I? This high temperature steam pipe set over here. Well, this is an unbreakable grating cover. Fortunately, not all of them are quite as sturdy as that, which tends to help us with finding secrets in these games or ways out of trying situations, doesn't it? Let's press on. So that was the surface access we came from. Be quite a relief for someone who was coming this way through these scary underground chambers, and they saw they were coming to the surface access, wouldn't it? Guess they wouldn't appreciate me breaking ladders with my carelessness as I traversed the facility, though, would they? But I digress, me Jim. Can't break through here either. I'm hearing myself crush cockroaches, sadly. Nothing around here except more cockroaches, fortunately. Such a shame they can be so hard to avoid treading on, and they seem to have very limited sense of danger, which means that they tend to venture in my path a little too often. High temperature steam pipes still. Wonder if they still... Yeah, I'd best not touch them. It's the smart thing to do after all. Listen to that booming of the fluids coming through them. Or is that the steam travelling through them? Anyway, let us pull the valve so we can open this door and head on deeper into this part of the facility. Oh! See why it pays to be careful a lot of the time, baby dolls. You never know what might be lurking around those eerie and ominous corners, do you? See, there's another one hiding in the steam discharges over here. Pressure release valve, eh? Presumably that'll help us with the situation here. And it does. Best not touch these pipes either, eh? No way down here either. Wonder if these pipes are hot. Guess not. I'm still a poet, and I know it, yes. Anyone here? Is this pipe gonna be hot, I wonder? After all, that soothing sound of flowing liquid seems a bit, less stressful. So maybe I'm away from the hot, steamy pipes now. After all, they aren't hot to touch anymore. Oh, thought I was stuck for a minute. Best not go in there then if there's the chance of getting stuck and needing to cheat my way out by no clipping. Yeah, such a nice soothing sound of flowing liquid. This is the ASMR part of our playthrough, it would appear. The ASMR part of our video here. No hidden supplies on the floor here. Starting to drown now, so up we go. Let's just pull the valve to open this door and shut this one. Must be some kind of an airlock or something, eh? Or should I say a water lock? Or liquid lock? Whatever you want to call it, it should appear. Oh! Oh, squid. They don't seem to like each other, these both squids, do they? Took a hit, but we're still going strong, baby dolls. Now that was a tough corpse, wasn't it? In we go, further on. This place sure is infested with cockroaches. That booming really is quite an ominous sound, isn't it, from the pipes? Another unbreakable, grating cover. Still doesn't seem to be anything in there. This machinery is claimed for the security resisting to an explosive container, eh? And 2 head crabs too. Let us take aim and blow up that head crab in here then. That was lying in wait over there. No supplies in here in this room that we blew up. This little room section that we blew up, rather. Guess not. So, did I try to get through this grating cover? Maybe I did before. Tough to say in this day and age of deceit and duplicity and mystery and suspicious circumstances. Now there's nowhere to go but the elevator. Hopefully it'll take us up to the surface, eh? Up we go. This elevator is rather aliens-like, isn't it? And there's head crabs here as well. Oh, that one almost got on my head, didn't it? Anyway, now that we're here in a more of a hospitable place, a warehouse basement, better than steam tunnels though, so I'd say yes, this is a good place to save. So let us do so. And then come out of the game and stop our video, so bye folks.